Once upon a time, in a cozy little forest, there was an old tree. This tree had seen many seasons come and go. Next to the old tree lived a young squirrel, full of questions and bursting with energy. News came one day that a big storm was heading towards the forest. The squirrel was nervous. He went around asking the flowers, the birds, and even the babbling brook how to prepare. "You should store more food," said the flowers. "Build a stronger nest," chirped the birds. "Learn to swim," advised the brook. Just before the storm, the squirrel noticed the old tree doing something odd. It dropped a single seed into a small hole in the ground and covered it with soil. Thought the squirrel, "what's that about?" A smaller storm hit first. Despite his new stockpile of acorns, his stronger nest, and his swimming lessons, the squirrel was still scared and unprepared. Then came the big storm. The wind howled, the sky cracked open, and rain poured down like it had never done before. The squirrel took shelter in his nest, but couldn't help peeking out to see how the old tree was doing. And there it stood, as strong and steady as ever. After the storm, the squirrel took a walk to see the damage. Many trees had lost branches, and the brook had overflowed. But the old tree, it was just as majestic as before. Then, the squirrel remembered the seed. He scurried over and saw a tiny sprout emerging from the spot where the old tree had planted it. "I see," the squirrel said to itself. The old tree wasn't just enduring the storms. It was using them to plant new life. It was at that moment the squirrel realized that real strength wasn't just about surviving your troubles, but using them to grow, just like the old tree. In life, we face many storms and challenges. It is important to remember the lessons of the old tree to find strength in challenging times. The old tree used the storm to plant new life, and in the same way, we can use our struggles to improve ourselves. This is the Parablist. Thanks for tuning in, and blessings, always.